What up, Tube? What are we doing today? We're finally going to do some work in the garage. Not to the garage, but on the Porsche. I got some stuff that I've had for a little while, and if you follow our other socials, you'll know that I've been working on putting this on. It's just been hot, busy, whatever. Weather's beautiful today, and we're going to get this done today. Let's get it. So this is a steering wheel cover, and it has a center stripe and purple stitching to match kind of the, the purple theme we got going on the outside with the Cayman. This is the old one. It also stitched on. I have a video on this from almost 3 years ago. It's worked great. I've had no issues with it, but I just wanted to update it. I got it from East Detailing. I forgot how I found them. I don't remember. It came directly from them, so I'm assuming I found it from them. But the nice thing is that it's shaped to the contours of the OEM steering wheel, as you can see kind of right there. And we do have to stitch it, and it includes some double-sided tape. That's just kind of to set the areas, and then also the thread. I cleaned this off really well using Renegade's leather cleaner, and then after I was done, I sprayed some 50-50 isopropyl alcohol and some distilled water onto a clean rag and just wiped it down. I'll do that again before we start, especially in the areas where that double-sided tape will be. And you can see I cleaned this off really good. It was so grimy. I never cleaned it before I put the black one on, which is right when I first got this Cayman, so it had like everyone else's handprints on it, or oils or whatever. But now it's super clean. It worked great. I used a toothbrush with the cleaner and then wiped it off. I'm gonna get started. All right, I got it kind of stuck when the air where we want it, excuse me. And we're gonna start threading. Now I do cheat a little. I did this last time and it helped. I just kind of loosely fit some zip ties on here. That way this doesn't just, rotate itself off every time I'm trying to move it or adjust it. And the double-sided tape is there, so I put here, 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 and on the back side of each area here, here and here, just to kind of hold it in place. It's not structural in regards to holding the cover on, but yeah, we're gonna start stitching. We're gonna go in sections. We're gonna go this section, then this section, and then the top section. You got plenty of thread, it should work. And they say to start right here in the corner and work your way up to the other side. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so I put a triple knot on the end of the string, or yarn, thread, it's thread, my bad. And then I went through the leather on the back end where my finger is. You can't really see it because I already tightened it up a little bit. And then you start going through each one of the pre-installed threads to make your stitch as a crisscross pattern. So we're going to work our way all the way around. All right, top side's done. Nice stitch all the way around. We'll just adjust that a little bit. I did realize that rotating the steering wheel to here allowed me to see it a little bit better instead of tackling it under here as you saw me do it in the beginning. This is going to get tucked in. I'm actually going to take these plastics off and we're going to do something with that. And when I do that, I'll tuck this under so it'll look a lot more flush. I'm going to concentrate on this. This took about 45 minutes to do. Take your time. You don't need to rush it. They give you plenty of thread. I just kind of measured out this area and then multiplied it by 3 and added a little bit more, and it was fine. I got 2 things of thread they sent me. I can't imagine I'm going to run out. So far I'm happy with it. The quality is nice. It's not a real leather. It's a synthetic leather like most things these days, but it does fit really nicely. You got a couple little things to work out. I'm just going to take some steam to that when I'm all done, and I think we're going to be all right. All right, so we got the steering wheel off. There's a bunch of videos on how to do this. It's really simple. So we're going to take all these plastics off, and I still don't, we're going to turn it black, but not these guys. These pry off. So you can see right here. So you're going to put a pry tool on the top side, and I just use this little guy right there, and then you're going to come in through the back side like this and pry up, and that's just going to go boop, and these come off. And now we got to take these little tiny torque screws out. I'm going to use a tiny little flathead, and that should get that sucker off. So I just used this little flathead guy. It fits right in between two of the grooves. There's not a lot of torque. They're very small. Just be careful. Do not lose them, because I can't imagine they're hard or they're easy to replace. So yeah, we are plasti dipping the Porsche parts now. The steering wheel's taken apart, as you can see. And I'm going to get hate for it. But don't worry, down the line we'll change it out. Right now, I'm trying to make this one look a little bit more presentable. And by more presentable, I mean, you know, for me. Because it's our car. I just want to make it look cool. Well, it'll already look cool. But a little different. Steering wheel's back on. Waiting on the airbag to dry off. But everything else looks really good. And if you're wondering, taking that off is not difficult. That is an M12 triple star socket. And you poke under here with a little punch to pull the airbag out. Will release. There's a bunch of videos on that. Just look it up. Get credit is due with everyone else that's already done it. Alright, steering wheel is all done. And I think it came out super nice. I'll do a little before and after at the top up there. All the tan or sand beige is gone. We went with all black on the steering wheel with the dipyourcar.com Hyper Dip shadow black color, and I think it looks really nice, very OEM shade. And this back plastic right there is stock in black, so you can see it matches really nice. The steering wheel wrap came out really nice with the purple accents on the thread and the center. So I'm really happy. I think it changed the look of the car. Gives it something a little custom. And yeah, in the future we will be updating the steering wheel for a newer model steering wheel. But I think right now this came out really good. Nice short video. Don't be afraid to modify your cars. You know, the nice thing about this, if I don't like it, I can peel it all off and go right back to the sand beige. So right now it looks good. It's holding up really nice. I mean, I haven't really driven it, but it works, and that's a good thing. Have a great week, y'all. God bless.